Hello everyone, I'm Christy and this is my channel, Christy Cat Pins. So for those of you who don't know, I have an Instagram. It's Christy Cat Pins, just like this channel, and every month I do a pin sale. So I'm going to bring you a video today, just giving you a preview of every pin that I'm going to have for sale in that sale. It's going on right now. So instead of a Friday mail day, I'm going to do a preview of the pins that I'll have for sale during my sale this weekend. So I do sales once a month, and so this is the sale for September. So it will be active from September the 10th, 11th, and 12th, and I'll end it on Sunday night on the 12th and invoice everyone after. So I'll go over there, give you guys a quick look at all the pins that I unboxed that I'll have for sale for my sale, as well as at the end of this video, I'll show you all the pins that I kept for myself. So I hope you guys like all these pins. If you see something you like, again, hop over to my Instagram. It's Christy Cat Pins, and you'll see all of those pins that I'll have available for the sale. So here we go. So here is a preview of all the pins that I unboxed the other night. I'll start over here on the smaller side here. So on this side, you will see I have an Eeyore, a Millennium pin, I've got a Walt pin, we've got Dalmatians, we've got some American flag Mickeys. Down here at the bottom, you've got the Mickey's memory sets. So I have 3 of those. I have this awesome diorama of the Haunted Mansion in Chippendale. I've got a big fig pin of Thanos. We've got some other lapel pins up there. We've got some Magic Music Days, some name pins, Mickey, some USA pins, the Dalmatians, a Tinkerbell flip-flop, Minnie, all dressed all fancy. I also have a few non-Disney pins. There's some Super Bowl pins there. There's a SeaWorld Sesame Street pin that is tradable at SeaWorld. And there are some of these old vintage gold pins, but most of those are like brooch style pins. And this brooch style pin here too of a film strip. Over on the board, I have lots of different pins. We've got Mickey Pants, Minnie Bow, an old vintage Minnie there. We've got the name squares. I've got Aurora and Tiana, a pin trading night pirate, the Alaska Airlines airplane. We've got some Mary Poppins hearts, a Darth Vader heart. Up at the top, we've got Goofy playing football, Donald on an airplane. We've got Mickey and Minnie, some vintage Mickey and Minnies there, a little tiny Snow White. We've got Mickey holding a flag, a large Minnie head there with polka dots. Have a Zoom Zoom, a 2010 spinner. We've got Baymax, we've got Mickey, Walt Disney World, some Tinkerbells. We've got Pirates of the Caribbean, we've got Spider-Man. We have some lovely fantasies, those mermaids of Rapunzel and Belle, those are fantasies. We've got some Hong Kong pins there of Minnie and Daisy in a teacup and Mickey and Minnie at the castle. Old vintage pin there as well. Down towards the bottom, we have Mushu. We've got some old vintage Mickeys. We've got a puzzle piece. We've got Baymax. We've got all the Fab Five there. There's a gold framed Rapunzel, some Stitch, Baby Pluto, and the Wild World of Sports. We have all the sports there. Have a Tiana, we've got some remix aliens, and a beautiful Belle locket. Over here, I've got a few lanyards that I'll have for sale. There's some old plastic vintage button style pins, and then we have lots of buttons up here. Some old Fox and the Hound, Sleeping Beauty, I'm Celebrating. We've got a Alien Encounter pin, which was very cool. We've got the 25th Walt Disney, Aladdin, Lion King, Ariel's Grotto with all the princesses, and a Happily Ever After. So, I hope you liked the preview of all the pins that I'll have available during my sale, which is happening right now, over on my Instagram at Christy Cat Pins. And I was going to show you guys the pins that I decided to keep for myself. So you get an up close look at these. So the first pin that I kept for myself is a Lion King pin. That's my biggest collection. So it's got Pumbaa and Timon. It says Jumbo, and it is a limited edition. I believe it is a limited edition of 1,500. I'll see, we'll look at the back and find out. But that's my biggest collection is Lion King pins for sure. So this is a limited edition of 1,100. So I'll give you an up close look at the front. Again, there's Pumbaa and Timon there. It's an up close look at the front and the back. It is a limited edition of 1,100. 1,100 there. So I kept this one for myself. You saw some of the fantasies of the mermaid fantasies, Belle and Rapunzel, and I kept the Ariel fantasy for myself. So this is Ariel. She has got a glitter tail and her beautiful hair. On the back, it does not have the maker. It just says limited edition of 100. So I do not know the maker of this pin or these pins, all these fantasies. But that one is mine that I'm keeping for myself. Little Mermaid is probably my second biggest collection of pins that I have. So this one is Little Mermaid. I also have another fantasy Little Mermaid. So this is Ariel. It is Ariel on a stack of teacups, and the teacups are very detailed. You have the flounders here, you have Ursula's tentacles, you've got the seashell, you've got the Triton. So you have all of the things from the movie on this teacup. And this one does not have a limited edition on the back. I assume it's from the same maker as the other mermaids, but I cannot be certain. So there's that one. We have this Little Mermaid. So this one is, it says Under the Sea, Little Mermaid, and Journey of the Little Mermaid. So this is for the ride. Does it say? It just says Grand Opening 2012. So it doesn't specify, but I believe it's only at Walt Disney World. I may be mistaken on that. But it is a hinge pin. So when you open it, you have Ariel with Sebastian, and it does have a stained glass element to it there. So this one is beautiful. However, when I received it in this lot, it has no post on the back. So I'm going to attempt to fix this to put it on my Little Mermaid board. So hopefully it can be done. We will see. But this does say it is a pass holder pin, but it is not a limited edition, but it is a pass holder exclusive. So I have that one. I kept these Jack pins. We've got Jack. It says Don't Be a Bonehead. I have this Oogie Boogie. And this is really cool Oogie Boogie. It's shiny there. There's a Disney pin, Oogie Boogie. And I have this Jack pin. So this one with all the dangles there. Jack pin. I decided to keep this pin of the Lost Boys. I do have a very small Peter Pan collection, so I'm keeping this one for myself of the Lost Boys. This one is probably a scrapper, but I'm keeping it for a while on my board for my Nemo collection. I have these for my Rapunzel collection. I'm keeping Flynn and Maximus.